Good morning everyone and welcome to my voluptuous backyard. Our cat Tundra is on the prowl hunting right now. But what brings us here today is this new cool drone from Potensic. It is a Potensic Atom 3-axis gimbal drone. It cost $350 from the overlords at Amazon. And I got that cool little helicopter landing pad as well from Amazon for 10 bucks. Heck of a deal. It's my birthday present to myself. So I am in my backyard as I just aforementioned, and this is going to be first flight. I'm kind of going through some learning curve right now, trying to figure this little guy out. Hi Tundra, how are you? And I've got another drone, a unique Typhoon H from 2016 that I've used for commercial work a few times. I've got my commercial drone license through the FAA, as well as a helicopter commercial license and private fixed wing. So kind of a pilot. But nonetheless, I have no idea what I'm doing with this little Potensic drone. But we'll figure it out. So obviously I'm using my phone here. The gimbal is trying to figure itself out. I can't figure out how to turn the drone off yet. I think it has something to do with this button here. Because my gimbal's kind of stuck. There we go. Now we turned it off. Now we turn it back on. There we go. Now we put the little guy down right there. Oh look, there's a picture of me. Okay, so currently disconnected, but we'll figure it out. This is by no means, oh look, that's better. New firmware detected, we recommend, okay. So we're uploading a new firmware. And that could take a little while, so let's go ahead and turn the camera off, shall we? No, Tundra! That is not for you. Tundra's a camera whore. Just kidding. Oh! Firmware is still downloading, and Tundra has found a new place to sit. Excellent. So the Potensic app on my phone actually takes you through the whole process of setting up the drone. There it is. I did the firmware update. It looked like it was primarily an update on the actual camera itself, and using the auto mode on that. This drone is really psycho dogs. The drone is off again. So 1, 2. There we go. Turn the little guy back on, and eventually the drone still says drone's disconnected, and it should reconnect at some point. And there we go, it's connected. Sweet. So now it's going to go ahead and connect itself to some satellites. So it looks like my RC controller is at 89% charge, 0 degrees on the gimbal, and looks like it's looking for satellites. We got our degrees and minutes of where we're at. We're shooting in 4K 30 currently, and I have 2 hours and 36 minutes left on the card. So that's pretty neat. No GPS. Take off. Caution, unable to take off. What's that about? Takeoff permitted. Okay, so we got 10 satellites. GPS is on. Hi, Tundra. And we can take off now. This drone is so quiet. My Unique is so noisy. Okay. Check whether the battery buckle pops out correctly. Improper installation. Okay. All right, battery is in. We confirm that. Cool. Okay. Let's get back to it. All right, so now we got 25 satellites. GPS is good. Takeoff is permitted. The German Shepherd is barking. Barking. Always barking. All right. So I always like to do a hover test, just to make sure that the GPS lock is on. Now we're actually recording our very first video on the drone itself. The cat is tripping out. Look at that cool little thing. My dog is freaking out. Got a little toilet bowling going on there. Not a giant fan of that. Got a lot of wind back here though, peeps, to be fair. So the drone's over there. My gorgeous wife is up there. It is, okay, I'll see you at the gym, hon. I love you. So it's super, super windy, and the only reason I'm flying this right now is because I'm in between all these houses. It would be very sketchy otherwise. So this is really quite stable. It currently has 28 satellites that are kind of holding it in position. And Titus is still not really happy. Look at that little beast, man. That is so amazing. The technology involved in these things is just incredible. How neat. These things have come a long, long way since 2016. Okay, and so it's finding out where I'm at. I'm looking at myself. Quite exciting. We go ahead and spot the little landing pad here. There it is. Alright, cool. So we're going to go ahead and land. Nice and easy. Just like in a real helicopter. There we go. Turn the gimbal back up. There we go. I like to not have the lens aimed at the ground when I'm landing. There it is. Alright, you can go ahead and put her down. Nice and easy, girl. Come on. Come on, little baby flying frog. Oh, almost dead center. That's pretty darn good. All right, well, that's pretty basic, guys and gals. Super fun. And man, so far so good. Super windy. I'm not going to put it very high in the air today, if at all. I don't know how high a wind this can handle. My old unique Typhoon H can handle a lot of wind, but it's a lot bigger, a lot heavier, a lot scarier. I definitely do not like to fly it in the backyard. So that's my first flight of the Potensic Atom 3-axis gimbal drone. So far, I am very, very happy with it. Very impressed. I did a lot of research on YouTube to come to this conclusion, and the reasons I did, again, $350, man. That's crazy. Also, the DJIs all, of course, have the geofencing, which makes things, to be really honest, difficult. Here where I'm at in my backyard, I couldn't actually even take off with the DJI drone because I am within 5 miles of our little tiny airport here. And I got to be honest with you, I'm a commercial helicopter pilot. If I got a helicopter or fixed wing aircraft coming and landing in my backyard, they had bigger problems than this 249 gram drone. So that's just, it's really overkill by the FAA, to be honest. I think it's kind of BS. So this one, point of all that, this one does not have geofencing on it, and I am grateful for that. So there's also no obstacle avoidance, which I don't think I would trust anyway, so not a big loss. The main reason I wanted this particular drone, beyond the lack of geofencing, is so that I can, it theoretically has a really good follow me on it, and I wanted it for that purpose as well. And frankly, the price is fantastic. So that's really all I got. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. If this is the sort of thing you like, you're going to see a lot more of it. This Riding Deep channel is kind of a mix of everything that I do in my life. That's from tactical things. I was a active duty Marine infantryman and California Army National Guard reconnaissance infantryman as well. Cavalry scout. That was fun. Definitely the funnest MOS I had. Deployed quite a few times, and now I live here in Utah, and I'm very happy to do so. So anyhow, this is what you like for some reason. By all means, like and subscribe, and I appreciate you watching. Take care.